Stop complaining and appreciate how lucky you are every day. Complaining is a natural part of human communication. It's often a response to problems or a way to communicate dissatisfaction. Sometimes, however, people might find themselves wondering if they complain too much. It's probably not realistic to decide to never complain again, but setting limits can be beneficial. Welcome to Mindspire. If you enjoy this type of content, then subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on any of our latest and greatest uploads. Why do people complain? It can be helpful to better understand what causes this type of communication. People complain for a wide variety of reasons. Some factors that play a role are emotional regulation. Sometimes people complain as a way to manage their emotions. By venting their feelings, they hope to lessen the severity of these distressing emotions. Mood. People may be more likely to complain when they're experiencing negative moods. The problem with this is that people complain more when they're in a bad mood. Their complaining then leads to further negative moods, creating a vicious cycle. Personality. Research suggests that certain personality traits play a role in how frequently people complain. Perhaps not surprisingly, people who rate high on the trait called agreeableness are the least likely to complain. Social factors. Other people can also influence how often people complain. Being around people who tend to complain a lot can make people more likely to air their own grievances. Shared complaining can also serve as a form of social bonding. It's not that most people sit around all day pointing out the negative in life. Far from it. Most people may even actively seek to notice and talk about everything they have to be thankful for in life. Even people who frequently share special moments with loved ones, follow their passions in life, write about gratitude in a journal, or engage in other positive activities may still find themselves complaining more than they need to, and more than is healthy. Most people do need to express frustrations from time to time. People need to talk to loved ones about feelings, both positive and negative. They need to seek the opinions of those they trust when facing difficult choices or situations. These actions can be positive, but it can also involve sharing stories about problems. Sometimes that slips into excessive complaining or gossip, and that can be a slippery slope. A healthier form of complaining includes brainstorming solutions. Do you complain too much? How do you know if you're complaining too much? It can be helpful to pay attention to your daily communication, whether in person, by text message, or another method. Notice how much of the content of your conversations is focused on complaints or negativity. It's normal to notice that some of your daily communications involve dwelling on grievances or complaints. But if you notice a pattern that many of your words are focused on negativity, it may be a sign that you need to find a way to address your complaining. Some signs that you might be complaining too much are: you air negativity, but don't try to find any solutions. You often ruminate about past events. You experience a lot of regrets and wish you could go back and change things. You frequently experience feelings of anxiety. You're usually irritable after complaining. You have a negative mood and outlook on life. Talking about problems makes you feel helpless or hopeless. You may also notice that other people begin to pull away or avoid you because of your constant negativity. This can take a toll on your social support system. Frequent complaining might also reduce the number of positive influences in your life. The people who do want to spend time with you tend to reinforce your negativity through co-rumination or rehashing past events over and over again. Strategies to become more positive. If this rings true to you, and you'd like to renew your commitment to keeping things as positive as they can be, try the following plan to minimize complaining, maximize optimism, and reduce stress. As you focus on minimizing your complaining and maximizing your gratitude and excitement about life, you will likely feel a difference in your stress levels and your level of overall life satisfaction. The first step is to become aware of complaining too much or slipping into rumination. The next step is to try something new. These proven strategies can help. Journaling. Writing in a journal brings many health and wellness-related benefits. The trick to effective journaling is to write about the problem and your feelings about it, then brainstorm solutions and see the positives in your situation. Seeking support. Social support is a great stress reliever, and if you're lucky, you have some supportive and wise people in your life to talk to when you're down. Instead of complaining to them, laugh with them. If you face a more significant challenge, tell them how you're feeling, get their thoughts, and maybe a hug, and move on to happier topics. No complaining necessary. Remaining grateful. Counting your blessings can be a great way to get out of a bad mood or switch your focus away from your frustrations. It's hard to complain when you're thinking about how lucky you are. Taking action. The urge to complain comes from dissatisfaction with something going on in life, often coupled with a feeling of inability to change it. Complaints can be a signal that action is needed, so the next time you feel like complaining, instead focus on what you can do to change your circumstances, and then, if possible, do it. Cultivating optimism. It's much easier to drop negative habits by replacing them with positive ones. Replacing negative thoughts and words with optimistic ones brings so many benefits. It's worth trying, even if you're not planning on giving up complaining anytime soon. And with that, we've reached the end of this video. If you've enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for content just like it.